And the Rebels will kick this deep to get us going. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Offense moving to a bunch formation. First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going to take it all the way in. Pick six. Touchdown, Rebels.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, the defense could not have written a better script than this. First drive of the game, not only do you come up with a pick, but you spot your offense 6 points right away. I wouldn't be surprised if they tell their offense, just sit back and take it easy, fellas.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And is fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. The Buffaloes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Out to play fake, he'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle, it's Miller. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Ready? The drive stays alive with that first down completion. And he drops back in the gun. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on.
Oh, and it's blocked. Picked up by the offense. Can he make something happen? So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Ready. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pulls it in. It's Lee. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Dropping back, it's Howard. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Ready, set.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
It's a shotgun handoff here. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
The Rebels will try to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
And the Rebels with 1st and 10 here.
691, Gator Spar. Gorilla. Here we go. Go, Dino.
Back to pass. It's Howard looking for his big tight end. Touchdown, Ole Miss. This quarterback on fire today.
Chris, this guy's listed as a tight end, but to me, he's really a wide receiver. Here's an example of how he can use his size and speed to overmatch this defense for a touchdown.
And the point after makes the lead 8. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And this one will be fair caught. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here.
Get set, get set.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the 1st down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
On the set.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down.
Come on, set.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
He'll field the punt. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time.
Black 24. Go.
Handoff to the right side. He shreds the tackle. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that previous play.
Igloo! Igloo! Rita! Rita!
Looking to pass. It's Howard. Bringing pressure. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be?
Ringo! Griffin! Gaucho!
And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Oh, my gosh. What a great play by the offense. And on the other side, how frustrating for this defense. They had everybody covered downfield. The quarterback looks like he's almost giving up on the play, checks it down to the running back. And how about the back, what he does with the ball in his hands after the catch, picks up the first down.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play.
Dino! 42 Spider! 4-2 Spider! Ready!
Second down, looking to throw it. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 37.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
29 Philly.
Dropping back, it's Howard. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Looking for his big tight end. It's a highlight reel diving catch there.
Chris, when was the last time you saw a tight end who can lay out like that and make a play?
And the Rebels lining up here on 1st and 10. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Dickey. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play.
Green 25.
They'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Can he get there on the ground? The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
The Rebels looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal.
Set, ready.
Back to throw. It's Howard. Looking for 6. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Point after makes it a 15-point game. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen. And the Buffaloes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. Plenty of time to throw, firing to the right side. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Colorado. Here's the point after attempt. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He'll call for the fair catch here.
Got it.
And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
With the defensive coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Cobra. Pilot.
Looking downfield, it's Howard. Short connection to the tight end here. Good enough for first down yardage.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
Gator Spar.
Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete. That play makes it 2nd and 10.
Black 24. Black 24. Timber.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Breaking free at midfield. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Ole Miss. It was a foot race, and he won it.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Automatic on the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. And the Buffaloes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Slide 22. Slide 22.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he's hit just before the throw. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
And they'll use the ground game here. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. Crucial third down play right here. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play.
Ready up.
One of those critical third down plays coming up.
Lion. Set. Hut. Razor. Razor.
Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? To the air, it's Howard. Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense flies in to make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Tackled there by the defense. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. And looking to throw now on first down. Oh, the pass is picked off. Can he take it all the way? Inside the 40, past the 20. Touchdown, Rebels. And the defense adds 6 with an interception return. And the interception taken to the house, a pick 6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return.
Ready?
And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field.
Gorilla!
Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Ready, break.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock.
Longer.
Looking to throw. It's Howard. Looks to the left for a quick throw, and it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. And he pulls it in for a big gain. Takes the football inside the 30,
ready?
and that's a first down. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Acorn. Easy. Lion. Arrow.
Linebacker's trying to confuse this offense now. He's running out of time here. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty marker.
Ready.
Here's the second down play.
Yankee blue. 29 Philly.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking to make a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
691 Gator Spark. Gorilla.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Checks this down to the running back. He's stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. So a timeout is called, just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. And the field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And here's the fair catch by the return man.
Okay.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime.
Green 25.
Now he's looking to throw. Throws a bullet to the right. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Buffs. Just ran away from the defense.
Boy, this is a huge score, not only to cut into the lead, Chris, but just psychologically to be able to score like this. You go in at halftime, you make some adjustments, you get ready to make a big comeback now in the second half.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buffaloes will kick this away to start the second half. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the third. And they get the second half started with their running play. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with, the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go. It's caught downfield. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
He hands it off from the gun. He's in the clear. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. That's a big gain deep into plus territory. They'll spot it near the 30.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Misses the receiver, incomplete.
Ready, set.
Second down play coming up.
Griffin! Flare! Ready, go!
Looking downfield, it's Howard. It's pulled in, completion on a diving catch. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
You know, as a quarterback, you end up having one of those days that everybody wants to talk about. How'd you do it? What a big day throwing the football the way he has today. Well, it takes catches like this and efforts like this to be able to allow you to have a great game.
They're going to run it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
Looking to pass here on second down. Running back has it on a screen now. And bulldozing his way through. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they sent a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Slab. Gaucho. Gaucho.
Offense looking to throw the ball. And the junior gets home making a sack there.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
Dino.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And this one is getting ugly. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. But let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And they tack on the extra point. And the returner decides to signal fair catch.
On the ready.
And the Colorado offense is back out on the field.
Yankee blue. Lasso. Hawk. Go.
Send the back in motion. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got it. He's found some room at the 45. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. And the Buffaloes come to the line to run the hurry up.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Black 24. Black 24.
Handoff in a single back formation. They stop him, but it's a first down.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass. So instead of throwing it, he hands it off. It's nice positive yards.
And at first down, they go right back to him. He's got some room. Can he get there? Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
On the double.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal.
Jackrabbit.
They'll try to run this one in. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Buffaloes. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Now the try for 2.
Igloo. Ready.
He'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he'll be brought down.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And this one will be fair caught. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on.
Set. Hut. Rita.
They'll run it here. The running back has the ball. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Looking to pass. It's Howard. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Ready, set.
And the Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. The defense with more pre-snap movement. It's press coverage now from these DBs.
Flip. Ready, go.
And now the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down.
Flip. Here we go.
Takes the handoff again. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Get set. Go.
Handoff from the shotgun. Tackled after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the 3rd quarter.
Ready, up.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play.
Cut it. Belly stutter. Come on, set. Ready.
Handoff here from the shotgun.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
Philly. Ready.
He'll hand it off. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Griffin.
To throw, it's Howard. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. To stretch the lead, the route is on. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the 2nd half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the 2nd half.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there.
On the
And the
set.
Colorado offense is back out on the field. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout.
On the double.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense.
Timber.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll take a deep shot. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado. Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. They'll try the option play here. And he makes it in. The two-point conversion inching the score a little bit closer now. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the offense recovers the fumble. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Ready?
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Lizzie.
Defensive backs up at the line, showing press.
Cut. Yankee blue.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Here we go. Squirrel.
Ball handed off. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Here we go. Acorn. Tuna. Timber.
To throw, it's Howard. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a two-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this two-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25.
Ready.
And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. First down, looking to throw the football. And he lofts it deep over the middle. This one is broken up and falls incomplete. And the Buffaloes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Falls incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Rita. Spider.
And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock.
On the ready.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Ringo. Go. Pound 55.
Looking to throw. It's Howard. He's moving out of the pocket. On the move, trying to scramble for the 1st down, comes up short. And the Rebels are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Looking right, this one caught. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the 1st down.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Press coverage now from the secondary.
Let's. Alert. Set. Alert.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. The Rebels pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Got it.
That's an important 1st down on that running play.
Let's go. Ready, go.
It's a shotgun run call. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Ready.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long.
Ready.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today.
Ready.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Howard. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. They'll be stopped short of the 1st down.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games.
Hornet. Acorn. Lion. Go.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Touchdown, Rebels. And the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Buffaloes offense is back out there on the field. This has been a demolition, a monumental beatdown. Time to just put the controller down and walk away. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. The Buffaloes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice.
Pilot. Dino. Ready.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Launching downfield. A 4th down completion to the running back. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a 1st down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Breaks loose at the 45. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Get set. Flare.
They'll run it here. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defense does a really nice job here being able to contain that run game. Held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, these guys just won't let up. Another big positive gain here in the passing game from this offense. This is one of those games you kind of look forward to the film study. You get through things on Saturday night. Maybe you go over there on Sunday to the facility, and on Monday as a team, you break down the film. They'll be pretty happy when they get the chance to look at this one.
And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a 1st down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2.
Cut.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going.